Pour white vinegar into a toilet like this, and don't look away, because the most interesting part happens after the mixture starts, working on the stains. At first, it looks like we're simply pouring vinegar into a dirty toilet, but that is only the beginning. Because today, we're going to build a simple, homemade cleaning mixture using a few things that you may already have sitting around your house. And by the end, we're going to take that mixture straight back to the toilet and see what happens. So, let's make it. First, grab a clean mixing bowl. And before we add anything, we're starting with something surprisingly ordinary. Salt. Take 2 tablespoons of regular salt and add them to the bowl. You might be wondering why salt is here. Salt isn't some magical toilet cleaner, but it can contribute to the mixture by helping loosen some surface, grime, and providing a mild abrasive effect when you're scrubbing. Because the next ingredient is one you've probably seen in dozens of cleaning hacks. Baking soda. Take 2 tablespoons and sprinkle them directly over the salt. Don't just dump it into one corner. Spread it across the mixture so it has a better chance of combining evenly. Baking soda is useful in cleaning because it can help with odors and loosen certain types of grime, especially when combined with physical scrubbing. So now, dish soap. Take approximately 100 milliliters of dish soap and pour it slowly into the bowl. Watch the texture change. The dry ingredients begin disappearing into the liquid, and everything starts turning into a much smoother mixture. Dish soap is useful here because surfactants help water spread across surfaces and help lift and suspend greasy or oily dirt. The same type of mouthwash many people already have in their bathroom. Measure approximately 50 milliliters and add it to the mixture. You don't need to pour an enormous amount. We're mainly adding it for its characteristic fresh fragrance and because many mouthwash formulas contain ingredients designed for oral hygiene. But remember, this is a homemade cleaning mixture, not a disinfectant replacement. Now comes the ingredient that changes the whole personality of this mixture, white vinegar. Measure about 150 milliliters and pour it in slowly. Don't rush this part, because as soon as the vinegar meets the baking soda, you may see bubbling, and that reaction is exactly what you would expect when an acid meets baking soda. The vinegar reacts with the baking soda and produces carbon dioxide, creating that visible fizzing effect. It looks dramatic, but don't confuse the bubbles with some kind of magical chemical that instantly destroys every stain. The real cleaning still comes from the combination of ingredients, the contact time, and most importantly, the scrubbing. Now give the mixture a gentle stir. Don't seal it inside a closed bottle while it's still actively bubbling. We don't want pressure building up inside a container. Instead, let the reaction settle down naturally. And once the mixture has calmed down, we're ready for the next step. Now grab an empty spray bottle. It doesn't need to be expensive. If you already have a clean, suitable spray bottle at home, that's perfectly fine. But make sure it is clean and compatible with the mixture. And here's where things get much easier. Take a small funnel, place it securely in the mouth of the bottle, and slowly transfer the mixture through it. Don't rush. Let gravity do the work. Once everything is inside, remove the funnel and attach the spray head securely. Now here's an important detail. Don't aggressively shake a freshly mixed vinegar and baking soda solution in a sealed bottle. The reaction can produce gas. Instead, gently swirl the bottle once the reaction has settled, just enough to keep the mixture reasonably uniform. And that's it. Your homemade cleaning spray is ready. Now let's take it where it actually matters. The toilet. Look closely at the dirty ceramic. This is where the mixture gets its real test. Start by spraying it directly onto the stained areas. Work around the inner bowl, especially where you can see visible buildup and grime. Don't spray once and immediately rinse everything away. Give the cleaner some time to sit on the surface. The vinegar helps with mineral deposits and certain hard water residues, while the baking soda and dish soap support odor control, soil removal, and easier scrubbing. Now take your toilet brush, and this is where the transformation really begins. Start scrubbing the stained areas thoroughly. Use steady pressure rather than trying to do everything in one quick pass. Go around the rim. Move down the sides. Work into the areas where buildup is most visible. The liquid loosens the grime, and the brush physically removes it. Now flush and look at the difference. The surface should look noticeably cleaner, fresher and brighter where the buildup has been properly treated and scrubbed. And that fresh smell? That's where the Listerine's fragrance can make the bathroom smell much fresher. But we're not finished, because if your toilet is dirty, there's a good chance the area around it needs attention too. Now look at the floor and surrounding bathroom surfaces, especially the area near the toilet where grime, splashes, and unpleasant odors can accumulate. Take the same mixture and apply a small amount directly to an appropriate washable surface. Then grab a sponge and start working it into the dirty areas. Move the sponge back and forth. Don't just spread the liquid around. Actually work the surface. The dish soap helps lift and suspend grime, while the mild abrasive action from baking soda can assist with stubborn residue. And once you've finished scrubbing, it's time for the rinse. Pour clean water over the treated washable surface or wipe it thoroughly with clean water, depending on the material. Watch the dirty residue disappear with the rinse. Then dry the area or allow it to air dry completely. And now comes the final reveal. The toilet has been scrubbed. The surrounding area has been cleaned. The visible buildup has been removed where the treatment and mechanical scrubbing were effective, and the bathroom has that fresh, clean smell we were looking for. But here's the part I want you to remember. There isn't one secret ingredient doing everything. The vinegar helps tackle mineral-type buildup. The baking soda helps with odors and loosening grime. The dish soap helps lift and suspend dirt. The Listerine mainly contributes a fresh fragrance and additional cleaning ingredients, depending on the formula. And the brush or sponge, that's what actually provides the mechanical action needed to remove the loosened dirt. So next time you see a dirty toilet and think you need 10 different cleaning products, remember that sometimes the biggest difference comes from something much simpler. The right ingredients, the right order, enough contact time, and a good scrub. And one final safety rule: never mix this homemade cleaner with bleach, chlorine-based toilet cleaners, ammonia, or other unknown chemicals. Keep the mixture clearly labeled. Use it in a ventilated bathroom, and never store an actively fizzing mixture in a sealed bottle. Now take one last look at the result. From stained and neglected to noticeably cleaner, fresher, and brighter. And that's the entire transformation.